What is going on, guys? My name is Forge here on this channel, Mr. Supply Drops. Today I wanted to make a quick video going over the fact that Warzone has officially been shut down. Now obviously we're not talking about Warzone 2 here. We are talking about the original Warzone that was released back in 2020 that so many people fell in love with for whatever reason. You know, I'm not a huge Warzone fan, so I'm just gonna make that clear right off the bat. But I will have to say, in the beginning when it first came out, I could understand the appeal. It was pretty cool. It felt pretty fun to play. It's just, it didn't have that longevity for me personally. But regardless, the whole point of this video is the fact that it did get shut down. You can no longer go back and play it if you load it up. You know, if you installed Modern Warfare 2019, you can no longer just go onto the original Warzone and play it. Now, for the last year, you know, ever since, well, less than a year actually, since Warzone 2 released, you could still go back and play this, but it was only on the Caldera map, which is just the fact that map is probably the worst map out of all the maps they've ever had in that game, and I do agree with that. It's like the community's take on it, but I have to agree with it. But this is just something that is really interesting and kind of sad at the same time, because this is something that does not happen very often in the Call of Duty franchise. There's no other game officially from Activision, like, that is not like a spin-off like Call of Duty Online, that has been shut down until now. Like I said, Call of Duty Online did get shut down a while ago, which is still a damn shame, man. Even playing on 300 ping, that game was so fun to occasionally go over and try to play that. It was a good time playing that, and they unfortunately shut it down and forced everyone onto COD Mobile if you want to continue playing that kind of game. But yeah, which is not a replacement in my opinion. But anyways, Warzone was shut down, and I just think it's just interesting because, like I said, no other COD has been shut down. The only other exceptions, I guess, other than if you don't want to count COD Online because it wasn't really released globally, is some of the Wii versions. But again, it's not even like Activision's fault, I don't believe. I think that's just Nintendo shutting down their servers. Actually, no, I take it back. I think recently they did actually shut down the Wii version just randomly. I don't know. I saw something about that. I don't know how accurate that is. But what does this mean for the Call of Duty franchise going forward? Well, from what I can tell, it means that you should probably not be spending money on skins, because even if they support the game for a couple years, what's stopping them from making Warzone 3 in a few years? And there you go, every skin you bought in this game does not mean anything anymore, just like they did with the original Warzone. It looked really good, man. It was really nice. It's why I even grinded, which is weird because I don't care about Warzone, like I made it clear, but that's why I grinded for the Atomic Camo and Vanguard, is because it was kind of cool to have every Mastery Camo available in this one Warzone game, this game that basically combined all of these Call of Duty games. It combined Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War, and Vanguard, and that was just really cool, having all of the weapons from all of those different games combined into one. So even if I didn't personally play this game all that much towards the end, I can definitely say that I would appreciate that. Actually, I didn't play it that much because I just could not. A 2070 Super, a 10th Gen i7 just was not good enough to run that game properly, from what I can tell. I don't know, just whatever. It's 1080p too. Wasn't even, I was stuttering like crazy in that game all the time, and that's why I never played it, and I always just stuck to multiplayer or other battle royale games if I wanted to get that enjoyment from a battle royale game. But yeah, it's something that I would be careful of when it comes to purchasing, because man, it was such a cool thing to have a combined Call of Duty game, because that's just not something that they do nowadays, or they've never done in the past, and they probably won't do in the future, other than I guess they're going to do Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Will they do Black Ops, whatever Black Ops 5 is going to be, Black Ops Gulf War, as some people are saying it's going to be? I don't think that's going to be the name. That's a really dumb name, but I don't know. They also just renamed Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 2 2022, which is a stupid name as well, just to copy the same thing. But so who knows? They're not really great with naming. But I think the Warzone is something that, regardless of how I feel, it was a really cool thing to see in the Call of Duty franchise. And I think the only reason that they actually shut it down is because of the fact that they wanted to push people onto Warzone 2 and playing that. Anybody who was left playing that, you want to play Warzone still? Well, you got to go play Warzone 2. And I guess it's at a better time that they did it now than they did this a few months ago, because Warzone 2, when it launched, was pretty crap. Let's be completely honest. Like, even from someone who does not play Warzone very often, I could tell that there was a lot of stupid changes that just did not make sense sense. And then, like, the 2v2 gulag. Why are we helping another enemy to, like, why are we relying on another enemy to help me out of the gulag? Like, it's just, no, I don't like that. That was dumb. I'm glad they went back to it. They reverted it. That's kind of what Warzone 2 is now. They just completely reverted the entire game back to Warzone 1. But unfortunately, there's maps missing, like Rebirth Island, and, oh man, what was the other? I can't remember the other one. It came out in, like, Season 4 of Vanguard. This map right here, I don't know why I just can't remember the name of it, but it was actually pretty interesting. They just had it in the game for like 2 seasons and then never again, just removed permanently. Where are these maps, man? Can we get these maps in the current Warzone? I think that would be pretty interesting, because actually I'd play the game if they had Rebirth Island still in there, because A, Rebirth Island ran really well, B, I have a better computer now so it wouldn't matter, but C, Rebirth Island was just fun. I don't think it was a very balanced map. I think that the having the prison at the very top of the mountain and everything, like it is, you know, the actual Alcatraz Island, I guess, is kind of like that. But at the same time, it's not something I really would like to. I like to in my battle royale games. People just camped on there. But either way, it was still fun, even if it was imbalanced. Point is, at the end of the day, be careful what you spend your money on when it comes to Call of Duty games, because they definitely will not support this game going forward. Like, they might support it for another 2-3 years, but I'm sure when the next Infinity Ward game comes out, we are going to be getting Warzone 3, and that is going to be some revolutionary thing, which is not going to be revolutionary, but they're going to name it like Call of Duty 3.0 or something. I don't know. That's what they did with this game. They called it Call of Duty 2.0. We all know that it's nothing but a downgrade from the original Warzone and from previous Call of Duty games, especially. If you did buy any of these skins and you did not own any of the original games that those skins were made for, like, for example, if you only had Modern Warfare 2019 and you never bought Cold War Vanguard because you only played the Battle Royale, well, tough for you. But it sucks for you because you have those skins still, but you have to buy the game now. You will have those skins, but they're only in the respected games that they actually came out in. So Snoop Dogg, for an example, is only going to be available if you buy Vanguard and play the multiplayer, or Zombies, I guess, for that. I don't know why you'd want to play Zombies in Vanguard, but if you played the multiplayer in that, you'd get Snoop Dogg because that's what you paid for. But you want it in the Battle Royale? Too fucking bad, man. It's just a damn shame. That's how these live service games get you, man. But not really, because games like Fortnite, games like Apex, you could have bought stuff 4 or 5 years ago, and you'll still have it in the game to this day. Like, it's just, they don't retire them, they don't get rid of them. No, the skins continue. You buy it, you get it as long as the game exists. So it's like, I just wish that Activision did stuff like that. But I understand when it comes to blueprints, it's a little bit complicated, because how are they going to do that without just, they have to get rid of weapons. But I think when it comes to character skins, there should be an exception there. And that is coming from someone who absolutely does not like any of these skins. And I don't like the fact that they're going to be carrying over so many of these stupid skins, like the cat skin, for an example. That's going to be in Modern Warfare 3 2023, since all skins transfer. That's going to be there as well. Oh my god, bro. Or like, it's just such, there's just so many stupid skins in this game, and I'm not talking about just like they're just kind of fun. Like, they're actually just stupid. Like a cat skin, come on, bro. Like, we went from Mara with cat ears to this. Like, can we at least just go back a little bit? Can we like take a step back? All right. Anyways, though, there's not much else to talk about this here. But I just wanted to make this quick video because it's just kind of interesting, because the first Battle Royale Call of Duty game still exists. It still exists. Blackout is still up. It's still available. You can still play it. But I think that is different because it's not a free-to-play side of Call of Duty that never went free. You have to still pay for that, which I don't even know. Is anyone even playing Blackout still? I kind of hope so. I didn't really like it back in the day, but I really did like the map. And I wish to this day that they would bring the map to Warzone. I would actually play it so much. Like in the next Treyarch game, when they have Warzone for that game, put the Battle Royale map in Warzone. I think that would be so fun, because that map, if you didn't play Blackout back then, man, I'm not going to say you missed out on the gameplay, because the gameplay, I just never liked it that much, but at the same, it's kind of like Apex, but worse, because, but like way worse, because you can't like level up your shield, and you got like level 3 armor, and it was just, you just had a huge advantage. And unlike Apex, where you can do damage, and then that levels up your armor, there's no way. It's just completely luck based in Blackout. That's what I didn't like about it, and I also was not a huge fan of the UI, stuff like that. And also I had to play on console because it died out on PC real fast. Yeah, other than that though, the map, it was so interesting. It had Nuketown Island, it had Raid, Buried, the Zombies map, Verrucht, Standoff, eventually they added in a new season. Like, man, I kind of wish I played that more, but it was at a time when Fortnite was absolute peak, so of course I'm not going to be focusing on playing Blackout when they had Fortnite, and Fortnite was amazing back then. So anyways, though, that's going to wrap up this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and if you guys enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.